Every so often, a machine arrives that resets the rhythm of an entire segment, not because it tries to dominate, but because it dares to redefine what balance feels like. In a market obsessed with headline numbers and endless comparisons, this one arrives quietly, yet confidently, engineered to make you question what real performance means on the street, not the spec sheet. It is a study in control, agility, and refinement, a return to the core idea that precision can be more thrilling than brute force. Today, we are diving into that story, how it came to be, why it matters, and what it signals for the future of sport bikes. Stay tuned, hit like if you enjoy deep dives into engineering and design, and drop a comment about which machine we should explore next. The 2024 Suzuki GSX-8R marks one of the most strategic moves the company has made in years, a return to the fully fared middleweight class after a long absence. This segment has evolved dramatically since Suzuki last had a serious presence here, with new designs focusing less on sheer top speed and more on real-world usability. For Suzuki, that presented both a challenge and an opportunity. The brand needed to reconnect with riders who grew up on the GSX-R legend while also acknowledging that modern riders expect approachability, advanced electronics, and everyday comfort. The GSX-8R arrives built on that philosophy, representing the next stage of Suzuki's modular twin-cylinder platform. At its heart lies the 776 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, shared with the GSX-8's naked bike. It produces around 82 horsepower and 57 pound-feet of torque, tuned for strong mid-range response. That figure may not sound groundbreaking, but Suzuki's engineers prioritized balance over excess. They designed this engine to deliver instant throttle response, predictable power delivery, and minimal vibration, using a patented cross-balancer system. This unique dual balancer layout helps counter rotating forces more efficiently, giving the GSX-8R an incredibly smooth character even under load. It is a design that favors finesse, allowing riders to explore the limits of cornering without constant fatigue. The frame structure reveals Suzuki's focus on handling precision. Instead of chasing lighter-than-air weight figures, the company engineered a steel frame and aluminum swing arm combination that provides both rigidity and feedback. The steering geometry feels familiar yet refined. It offers quick turn-in without nervousness, allowing the bike to stay planted mid-corner. The fairing and bodywork contribute aerodynamic stability and rider comfort, which are often overlooked in middleweight machines. Wind tunnel testing shaped the GSX-8R's body lines for a balanced downforce effect at highway speeds, giving riders a sense of calm even during aggressive acceleration. Suspension plays a crucial role in the GSX-8R's character. Showa supplies a fully adjustable SFFBP front fork and link-type rear shock, both tuned for sport touring versatility. The goal was not track domination but confidence on real roads, whether carving through canyon bends or navigating urban streets. Suzuki wanted the suspension to communicate the road surface without punishing the rider, and it largely succeeds. This approach reinforces the brand's belief that agility and comfort can coexist in a sport platform, something many competitors sacrifice for headline stiffness or racetrack extremes. Ergonomics are another key piece of this puzzle. Suzuki understood that the typical middleweight rider today values control and comfort equally. The GSX-8R's handlebars sit slightly lower than the 8SS but higher than a Supersport's, creating a forward yet natural riding position. The foot pegs are rear-set enough for spirited riding, but not so aggressive that long trips feel taxing. The seat design and tank shape allow the rider to grip naturally with the knees, adding stability during corner entry and braking. Together, these choices make the GSX-8R suitable for both experienced riders seeking precision and newcomers stepping up from smaller displacement bikes. Technology integration also marks a major step forward for Suzuki. The GSX-8R includes a bidirectional quickshifter, ride-by-wire throttle, traction control system with multiple modes, and adjustable ABS. All these features are controlled through a bright 5-inch TFT display that prioritizes simplicity over flash. Unlike some competitors that overload the rider with menus and submenus, Suzuki kept its interface intuitive. That design philosophy aligns with the brand's broader goal, delivering tools that enhance riding confidence, not distractions that complicate it. The riding modes adjust throttle response and intervention levels, letting the bike adapt seamlessly from commuting to backroad exploration. The styling of the GSX-8R introduces a new visual language for Suzuki's sport lineup. Its front fascia features vertically stacked LED headlights and sharp fairing contours that communicate modern aggression without excessive flair. The bodywork flows cleanly into the tail section, achieving a compact yet muscular stance. It is less flamboyant than traditional supersports but unmistakably athletic. This design direction suggests Suzuki is targeting riders who want a refined aesthetic rather than something overtly track-derived. The GSX-8RS look signals maturity. It presents performance as precision rather than spectacle. Fuel efficiency and practicality further strengthen its real-world credentials. With a 3.7-gallon tank and efficient twin engine, the GSX-8R can manage respectable range figures while maintaining spirited performance. Combined with a smooth gearbox and light clutch action, it makes daily use remarkably easy. Suzuki's goal was to build a motorcycle that feels just as rewarding on a weekday commute as it does on a weekend canyon run. That versatility is where this bike shines, positioning it as a do-everything sport platform rather than a niche product. It is also worth noting that the GSX-8RS pricing strategy reflects Suzuki's pragmatic philosophy. By leveraging shared components with the 8S and focusing on manufacturing efficiency, the company keeps costs competitive without compromising key features. This matters in the current motorcycle market, where affordability can determine accessibility for younger riders. Suzuki is betting that this balance of performance, usability, and price will carve out a loyal following among those who might otherwise look to a rival's middleweight offering. Throughout development, the GSX-8RS engineering team aimed to capture the intangible element that made Suzuki's older sport bikes beloved: feedback. That immediate sense of connection between machine and rider is central to its identity. Modern electronics and mechanical refinement make that connection safer and more predictable, but Suzuki wanted it to remain visceral. Test riders reported that the bike's throttle and chassis communicate in a way that feels organic, bridging the gap between classic analog feel and digital precision. It is this duality that makes the GSX-8R fascinating. It speaks both to nostalgia and to progress. All of these decisions reflect Suzuki's broader realignment strategy. The company has consolidated its lineup to focus on fewer, more purposeful models. Rather than chasing every niche, Suzuki now builds around modular platforms that can evolve efficiently. The GSX-8R demonstrates how this approach can yield a motorcycle that feels fresh yet familiar, practical yet passionate. It embodies the brand's effort to modernize without losing authenticity, which may prove crucial as the motorcycle landscape continues to shift. Still, the GSX-8R faces tough competition. Every manufacturer in this segment is refining its formula, blending performance with accessibility in unique ways. Suzuki's advantage lies in its engineering restraint, choosing refinement over excess and connection over spectacle. That philosophy may not appeal to everyone, but it offers something increasingly rare in today's market: a bike that rewards smoothness and precision rather than aggression alone. The deeper story of the 2024 Suzuki GSX-8R begins with its engineering philosophy. Understanding how its core systems interact reveals why it feels so balanced. Suzuki did not simply update an existing platform, they reimagined the twin-cylinder architecture for smoothness, usability, and controllable power delivery. The 776 cubic centimeters engine uses a 270-degree crank to mimic the character of a V-twin, enhancing torque pulses in a way that feels both lively and predictable. Coupled with a cross-balancer system, vibrations are minimal even under heavy acceleration, allowing riders to maintain focus and confidence. This combination makes every twist of the throttle intuitive, and it forms the backbone of the GSX-8RS appeal. Suspension and chassis choices further illustrate Suzuki's meticulous planning. The steel backbone frame with aluminum swing arms strikes a deliberate balance between rigidity and feedback. Engineers experimented with various rake and trail measurements to create a geometry that promotes stability at high speeds while preserving nimbleness in tight corners. The Showa SFFBP fork allows separate tuning for compression and rebound, while the rear shock uses a progressive linkage to absorb uneven road surfaces efficiently. The goal was not record lap times but a machine that communicates road conditions clearly, allowing riders to exploit traction with confidence and precision. This focus on balanced handling differentiates the GSX-8R from competitors that emphasize either extreme stiffness or excessive softness. Aerodynamics were a surprise focus for Suzuki. Unlike bikes that rely on aggressive winglets or flashy ducts, the GSX-8R's fairings are sculpted to create subtle downforce and stable airflow at speed. Wind tunnel testing shaped the front cowl and side panels to reduce buffeting while keeping the rider positioned naturally. This improves high-speed comfort and contributes to predictable behavior during hard braking or corner entry. Designers also incorporated cooling channels that maintain engine temperatures without overcomplicating the fairing design. The result is a bike that feels planted and composed even during spirited highway stretches. Electronics are integrated seamlessly with mechanical systems. The GSX-8R's ride-by-wire throttle, traction control, and adjustable ABS work together to make riding safer and more intuitive. Suzuki provides 3 riding modes: Standard, Sport, and Rain. Each mode adjusts throttle response and intervention levels subtly rather than drastically, preserving the bike's natural feel. The bidirectional quickshifter adds precision and ease without feeling intrusive. All settings are accessible via a 5-inch TFT display designed for clarity and minimal distraction. Suzuki's philosophy here is clear: enhance confidence and control without overwhelming the rider. Ergonomic refinements extend this philosophy. The seat height, handlebar placement, and foot peg position create a posture that balances aggression and comfort. Riders can lean forward for spirited cornering without sacrificing long ride endurance. The tank shape encourages a secure grip with the knees, aiding stability during braking or lean transitions. Small details, such as seat padding density and textured grips, contribute to long-term comfort. By prioritizing ergonomics alongside performance, Suzuki has crafted a machine that encourages exploration without physical strain. The gearbox and clutch are another area of refinement. The 6-speed transmission is light and precise, with a clutch that balances smooth engagement and tactile feedback. The quickshifter reduces interruptions during upshifts and downshifts, letting riders maintain flow through twisty roads. Combined with the responsive engine, these systems enhance the sensation that the rider and bike act as a single unit. It is an experience that rewards skill while remaining approachable for less experienced riders, which is rare in a sport-focused middleweight class. Fuel efficiency and usability remain integral to the GSX-8R's design. A 3.7-gallon tank and efficient engine management allow long stretches between stops without compromising performance. This capability supports Suzuki's vision of a sport bike that is both an exciting weekend companion and a practical everyday tool. The bike's lightweight and nimble dimensions make urban commuting manageable, while the suspension and frame maintain stability during spirited rides. In essence, the GSX-8R adapts seamlessly to varied contexts, reinforcing its versatility. Styling choices reinforce Suzuki's understated performance philosophy. The bike's clean lines, LED headlight arrangement, and flowing bodywork communicate purpose without overstatement. Unlike some rivals that prioritize aggressive or radical aesthetics, the GSX-8R projects precision and refinement. This approach aligns with the overall narrative: the bike is engineered for substance, not mere spectacle. It sends a clear message that performance can be elegant and approachable, a principle that guides both design and rider experience. The combination of these engineering decisions reflects Suzuki's long-term strategic thinking. Every component, from engine internals to rider interface, was chosen to support a cohesive experience rather than chasing isolated spec victories. By focusing on balance, feedback, and usability, Suzuki has created a middleweight sport bike that feels modern and connected without alienating traditional enthusiasts. The GSX-8R challenges the notion that a sport bike must be extreme to be exciting. Instead, it demonstrates that deliberate design and integration can produce a machine that is compelling, predictable, and rewarding. Competitors in this segment often prioritize either aggressive racetrack performance or comfort compromises, leaving a gap that the GSX-8R fills. By blending mechanical precision, rider-focused ergonomics, and subtle electronics, Suzuki targets riders who want versatility without sacrificing engagement. It is a calculated strategy that emphasizes long-term loyalty over short-term spectacle. The careful balance of systems, responsiveness, and usability allows the GSX-8R to appeal to a broad audience, from experienced sport riders to newcomers looking for a capable and confidence-inspiring middleweight. As we move to Segment 3, we will explore the broader implications of this design philosophy and what it means for Suzuki's place in the sport bike landscape. Looking at the broader impact of the Chevrolet Silverado EV 2025, we can see how this vehicle might reshape the pickup market and influence the automotive industry as a whole, beyond its technical specifications. The Silverado EV challenges the perception that electric vehicles cannot serve as serious work trucks, providing proof that zero-emission powertrains can handle towing, hauling, and off-road conditions with confidence. For consumers, this opens new possibilities: lower fuel costs, quieter operation, reduced maintenance, and access to modern technology that improves safety and convenience. Fleet operators stand to benefit from energy management tools, route optimization, and the potential for lower total cost of ownership, making electrification a more practical choice than ever. Chevrolet's approach also sets a benchmark for competitors, pushing other manufacturers to elevate performance, range, and utility in their own electric pickups, which could accelerate innovation and adoption across the segment. The Silverado EV's presence in the market may also influence policy and infrastructure decisions, as charging networks expand and governments consider incentives for zero-emission vehicles, reinforcing the transition towards sustainable transportation. Cultural impact is another consideration, as pickups are iconic in America and deeply tied to lifestyle and identity. An electric Silverado represents not just a technological shift, but a symbolic one, signaling that tradition and innovation can coexist without compromise. The vehicle's reception could redefine what drivers expect from trucks in terms of comfort, technology, and environmental responsibility, potentially setting new standards for decades to come. As early adopters share their experiences, public perception will shape the rate of acceptance, influencing whether electric trucks become mainstream or remain a niche choice. Chevrolet has strategically positioned the Silverado EV to appeal to a wide audience, combining high performance, versatility, and digital integration, which could make it a template for future pickups. In addition, the vehicle may spur ancillary industries, including charging infrastructure, software solutions, and aftermarket customization for electric platforms, expanding the ecosystem around zero-emission trucks. While challenges remain, including consumer education, charging access, and initial price points, the Silverado EV demonstrates that electric pickups can be compelling, practical, and culturally significant. In the end, the Chevrolet Silverado EV 2025 is more than a truck. It is a statement about the possibilities of electrification, the evolution of American pickup culture, and the potential for a sustainable yet powerful future, closing the loop on the question of whether an electric vehicle can truly meet the demands of truck owners and inspire a new generation of buyers. The 2024 Suzuki GSX-8R demonstrates that thoughtful engineering can create a motorcycle that is both engaging and approachable. Its 776 cubic centimeters parallel twin, balanced chassis, and intuitive electronics work together to deliver precision, comfort, and real-world usability. Riders experience a machine that rewards skill while remaining accessible, blending spirited performance with everyday practicality. Ergonomic refinements, suspension tuning, and subtle aerodynamic design ensure confidence at speed without fatigue, while integrated technology enhances control without overwhelming the rider. By focusing on mid-range performance, handling clarity, and rider connection, Suzuki has redefined what a middleweight sport bike can be, challenging conventional priorities in the segment. Ultimately, the GSX-8R is more than a machine. It is a statement about balance, versatility, and long-term strategy, offering a platform that appeals to both seasoned enthusiasts and new riders while influencing the future direction of middleweight sport bikes.